So what we got here is a book about the woods, the forest, and I've just picked out a few of the pictures and I was bored, so I gave it my private crazy touch. You know, when you start giving a owl the piercings you once had, then you end up giving it a shirt covering the piercings and shorts, and then it starts to get real crazy. It's smoking. So because of that, it needs an ashtray. So I initially painted this bowl here, but now that's the snacks. The ashtray is down here. Yeah, and it's got light up there. You know, real electricity. Cloud. Yeah, as long as it works for you, right? So have you known? I told you about the models. So they should always part their hair above their heart. And even for animals, it's the same. So when you draw characters and you have this eye here a bit bigger and darker, just a little bit, the black a little bit bigger, it starts to, I mean, that one looks real serious. He looks at us straight, but if we actually make this eye a little bit darker and bigger, and this one a bit darker but smaller, if we can, I should have black. You know, it doesn't work if the black is shining through so much. But I promise you, every character you draw where you have the eyes like this sort of bigger, that one is bigger than this eye, so he looks sad but trustworthy. People, when they are in finance, they got this eye very small. Finance, you know, they got a real small eye here, and they got a kind of a big something eye there, because they're so very much focused, making money, achieving goals, betraying their own feelings. That's kind of what it is. When you're in finance, you cannot really think about all the world mess that we are in. So he has no feelings. A guy like this, and then a guy like this, even when he's positive. Smaller. Something. That one looks mean, right? Looks kind of Chinese. Something. Okay, so now, if I go and make this one a bit bigger, our pupils and all are the same size, but the eyes, they tend to squint like a nice person. I actually drew this because the form of the eye looks kind of mean, but now still, because I've done these big pupils, he looks nice. So when people start to trust in others, they relax, so their pupils grow. You know, our eyes have that pupil thing, the black one, and that one grows when we start to trust people. So it's good the body anymore. So the right side of their brains is not used. So that part of the body just gets smaller. That's just how it is. Babies have the same size eyes. Yeah, so the hair should part here, if at all. Yeah. Yeah. How can I save this one? You know? Make it something. I don't know. The only thing I haven't really figured out yet is the eyebrows. The Indians, they have nice eyebrows. Their eyebrows are like this. Sort of. Right? But now, if you kind of make up your eyebrows, you have little hair, and if these grow like this, you end up having a form like this. You know, you have some sort of a dash here. So it depends how that dash goes, if it goes like this, or if it goes like this. Right? It makes a different look. If you have it like this here, you look worried. If that one is going like this, it mimics that facial expression when you are worrying, when you are clenching your eyebrows, bringing them together. And this one actually, I don't really know. Looks better. But the Indians, they got real nice eyebrows. Just round everywhere. That's what looks good. And even if it's not as extreme as this, if it's just going like this, still nice. You know, it doesn't have to be these makeup eyebrows. An eyebrow like this is still a nice eyebrow. Just neutral, nice, open. Never blocked, just round. Perfect. Yeah, naturally the eyebrows are a bit different. They are. Yeah. Yeah. So, end of this topic. So he's even got Towley with him since he's smoking. There you can see it. The smoke. He's got Towley there, so Towley needs a face as well. Oops. He's the coolest in South Park. Towley. And Cartman, of course. Yeah. So yeah, down here I wasn't really sure what I'm gonna do, so I was drawing this branch here as a help. Like if something falls, now this Towley can grab this branch. It won't fall down. Yes. What else? There is a mug. He's got some kind of a bag, so it must be a woman. Women, they tend to collect stuff, and that's why they buy such a lot. Like whenever you feel womanly again, you can just go and buy online, look at all the things, then actually choose what you want to have, and then in the end, when you have it in your chart, just delete it all. You don't need to buy it for real. Your brains have gone through the whole process of looking at all, choosing, picking, deciding. That's what you need. Most of us have got everything at home. Not me, actually, because I'm into minimalism. I don't even have food at home. I've got herbs and supplements at home, some oil. Yeah, but not really kind of